Now, the children that were part of the test audience loved the show.
Oh, good.
And this reaction was enough for Fox to approve the production of 40 episodes.
Fighting each other in the stands.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a hit, guys. Their security is losing their minds
These
right
kids
now.
are beating the shit out of each other.
This is a hit.
We got to smash
this is exactly
it.
what we're looking for.
The kids kept yelling at TK Jewelers was a scam.
The network would decide at the end of this run as to whether or not they'd order more, and as we all know, the show was a runaway success. The show would combine original footage from Japan with new scenes featuring American actors. Season 1 used footage from Kyoru Sentai Zyuranger, which was the 16th installment in Toei's Super Sentai series. Season 2 and 3 used Gosei Sentai Dia Ranger and Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger, respectively. The show would go on to have crossovers with 2 other Saban Entertainment Fox Kids shows, the live-action Ninja Turtles show, as well as the American import version of Kamen Rider, known as Masked Rider here in the States.
Okay.
So
I trust you. It's all shows I didn't watch.
it's all things I know nothing
Because
about.
if I bailed on Power Rangers, I wasn't watching anything that came after it. You know,
no.
completely off my radar.
This, so Jason had said he was kind of into it, and he followed it for about a season and a half. And there were maybe a couple of my friends at the time in 6th grade that were watching it or kind of into it. I was not into it. The only thing I was remotely into was when they introduced the Green Ranger and they had that storyline, and I liked the look of the Green Ranger. I loved his Zord, the Dragon Zord, because it was very evocative of Godzilla. I wasn't wildly into this. If I was watching it, it's because I was babysitting my brothers and had it on, and I was just with them watching it. And wow, look at that! Yeah, that's cool. Just doing the whole older brother thing.
That's how the dinosaur thing is how it got brought into the States in the first place, because like all the Godzilla stuff was going off really well at the time.
Yeah,
so
true.
The show was supposed to be called Dino Rangers. When they filmed the first season, the whole cast thought the show was called Dino
the pilot
Rangers.
was called.
I might have been in.
The pilot was called Galaxy Rangers, and then originally they were looking at Dino Rangers as the title.
Yeah, and then it just switched to Power Rangers at some point.
And then Dino Saucers, and then that's a whole
Dino Saucers was before that.
Then the
Understand your timeline.
lawsuit.
Understand your timeline.
Yeah, going into the you said pulling in the action. I've been spending all day on this mental floss article here, and this one.
I figured you'd be in Reddit.
I got a few of those too.
Okay,
but the Suki Levy, is that his name?
Shuki.
You
shooky me all night long.
He says,
that's his greatest hits album.
He says they had to film their own action sequences, but the show's producers chose to keep the Japanese action and create an American show for the rest.
Yeah.
So when it finally got to air, the main challenge was because all the action came from the Japanese footage, they're obligated to follow that storyline. So, for example, we'd get an episode where they were fighting some type of rubber-looking pig. Yep. We had no idea what the story was about, so we had to build our own story around that footage.
That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
If you get the right people involved,
It was with these imports, period. You had to, hodgepodge, okay, let's try to build a narrative out of this, and
you know what I want to
have
see?
A field day.
It sounds like a fun improv exercise.
Yeah,
I want to see.
Yes, and
I want to see and or meet the Japanese Balkan skull. Did they exist, or is that something that we created here?
Well, their names were Bako-san and Skoru.
Okay, all right.
I was going to say Skulk and Bull, but I like yours better.
Thank you.
You like his racist version?
Yes, much better.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you, Tyler?
I'm talking to you. I'm looking right at you.
Yeah, Tyler, we're looking at you.
I'm looking
You're
at
the
you,
guest.
Jason.
Yeah, Tyler, you're the guest. You shouldn't be doing that.
Hey,
now you get to experience.
I hate it when mommy and daddy are fighting.
See, now you know. Now
we're not fighting.
Knows.
We're angry. Derek and I are angry at Tyler for the way he's acting.
I have to. I hate to say it, but I gotta agree with you.
I broke him. There you go. Yeah, I agree with you too, man. We're on the same page on this shit. Tyler's a fucking dumpster fire of a guest.
He's my oldest friend, okay?
What?
We're talking first, second grade. He's my oldest friend.
Are we?
And historically...
I don't remember going to school with you.
Why didn't you have him on
not,
your references at the record store?
We have not agreed often. I'm talking about Jason here.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
It's been a contentious friendship.
That's right.
For 30 plus years.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, this time...
Yeah. We don't agree on much, But when it comes to Tyler,
Rein it in, Tyler.
you're kind of a racist
Rein it
piece of shit.
Bless you.
Truck with that shit, and also with you.
Get that out of the way in the quiet.
Let's speaking. Since we're on the topic of
Shooky Levy?
of how racist Tyler is, let's talk about other
Thank you.
controversies.
Tell me more.
Tell me more, won't you? The show naturally came under fire for its depictions of violence. Not in the 90s. Oh, God. The Tipper Gores of it all were getting very upset about these things. The Joe Liebermans as well. Fucking Dumbocrats. Fucking Spendocrats.
Joe Lieberman's dead, right?
Is he dead? He's got to be dead.
Fuck that guy.
I think he just got prostate cancer this week.
Fuck
Could
that.
be. Prostate cancer is so hot right now.
Gentlemen, I've got some bad news and some good news. Okay, the bad news is that your chances of getting prostate cancer are now just 7 to 1. In fact, prostate cancer is killing one man every single hour of the day in this country. Imagine that. One every hour of the day. But the good news is we're forming a team to stop that clock. Men United. It's time men united together to fight prostate cancer the way women have united against breast cancer. We need to get together and find a cure, as well as better ways to care for the 250,000 prostate cancer sufferers out there. Please, get on side, search Men United and join us in the fight. Men United versus prostate cancer. We can win this.
This was especially considering how the TV rating system didn't exist yet, V-chips didn't exist yet, nor did parental warnings. None of this had come to prominence yet for the TV looky box. Additionally, the show was known for its poor working conditions and hostile work environment.
They're fighting fucking monsters every goddamn episode.
Take a sweatshop.
What do you expect the work conditions to be
What do you
like?
want?
Take a
from them.
Kathy Lee Gifford sweatshop and apply it to television production. The original cast was largely taken advantage of, as this was a non-union production, and for many in the cast, this was their first big break, and most of them didn't have agents or lawyers. Actors evidently did not receive royalties for reruns.
That sucks.
Were paid remarkably low wages for a successful show and endured very long hours for shooting. The conditions on and off set became so maddening that Austin St. John, I always feel like I'm fucking up her name, Miss Trang.
That's not why
Trinity's
she's
actress.
dead, is it?
No.
Okay.
And Walter Jones left and were replaced in the middle of season 2. This led to Rocky DeSantos, Adam Park, and Aisha Campbell, portrayed by Steve Cardenas, Johnny Young, Bosch, and Karen Ashley, respectively, becoming the new Red, Black, and Yellow Rangers. Amy Jo Johnson, who left in the middle of season 3, replaced by Catherine Sutherland's character Kat, would later express regret for herself and the other actors not standing with the 3 that left. She did cite that all the Rangers actors wanted to have union recognition and see the show become unionized, and posited that had they all stood together, maybe things would have played out differently.
Should have asked Zordon for help.
Fox is probably in 4th place of the 4 networks, but there's
At
still
this time,
number
they're
one
rising-
in kid
no, at this-
programming.
But this point in time, they're rising up.
but there's still a lot of money there, and these kids were taken advantage of
Hardcore. They were making maybe an average of about $60K a year
for being a television star
for being
on the
a
hottest thing on
television
TV.
star
Yeah.
for a franchise and a
Yeah.
show that was making at least $1 billion off of residuals for the show,
Mm-hmm.
off of toys, off of merchandise. Like they were
NBC
really
had a
taking
huge hit
advantage
with
of.
Friends, and after the second season or so, first or second season, all 6 of them said, "We're getting together, and all of us are going to get $1 million an episode, or we're getting the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Could
Works
this have,
out well for most of them.
Yeah, maybe not as much Matthew Perry.
It doesn't. What?
Oh, you didn't hear about Matthew Perry?
Shit.
He's alive and doing great.
Gene Hackman's dead, though.
Chenandler Bing Bong? Who are we talking about?
Chandler Bing Bong.
Bing Bong. That's Richard Kind.
Yeah, he
We're not
died.
talking about that. We're not
He
talking about that.
died. He's dead.
Not talking about Bing Bong.
He better not be dead.
No, not Richard Kind. Bing Bong.
about Bing Bong. I don't need to cry tonight.
I don't know if it would work for those kids though. This is
don't know.
a kids afternoon show I think that you blink your eye, you look at the producer wrong, and they'll fucking get rid of you.
Yeah.
You are
you're
instantly
disposable.
replaced. Yes, absolutely.
That had to have been the.
I think they would have.
I think that was the strategy, hiring angsty teenagers.
Yeah,
because
with zero
teenagers
acting
with
to their
teenagers with
under their
attitude.
belt.
Yeah, the whole cast. None of these people were cast ahead of time.
No.
Everybody auditioned. They had thousands of people auditioning.
They
to
don't
be
give a
these-
shit about the boys at home. They have a crush on Amy Jo Johnson.
That's me.
They
baby.
don't know about it.
So it's like
They don't care. What
so-
are you
Fine.
gonna
She
do?
ended up being in Felicity and was on a VH1.
The more
movie that
turnover,
rocked
the
called
better. That
Sweetwater.
means new action figures. That
That's
means,
the thing.
That means new toys to buy.
It
you know?
does.
so yeah.
I don't think it would have worked on Power
I think
Rangers.
the replaceability of the actors was a big strategy going into that. for
Yeah,
them.
they probably would have been like, "Oh, okay, bye."
Keep their salaries low. Keep the profitability of the action figures high.
They wear masks for a reason.
Yeah. Say a few weeks ago, you guys mentioned the Bonds and like how there's that theory that the 007 is just
That
a code
was
name. And
2
that could
months
be,
ago, Tyler.
That was at this point.
Yes,
But
we're very ahead.
but that's kind of the thing. Like they can just rewrite. Okay, well now
Yeah.
we have a new Yellow Ranger.
Yep.
Now we have a new Pink Ranger.
Well, hell, when the three I just mentioned left, when that came about, they used voice and body doubles for that to happen. And even when those three left, it didn't show their faces. They were in costume, and so were the three new characters. I think no, the three new characters weren't in the costumes.
Right.
They just lightninged away, and that was it.
Yep.
And it was voice doubles and body doubles for like a few episodes because they were just out.
They didn't give a shit.
They didn't even get to train their replacement.
No, they had natural abilities. They had natural abilities.
Any of you guys ever had to train your replacement at a job?
Kind of.
Yeah,
I don't think
a
I
little
have.
bit
it's
at
kinda,
the bank.
It's kind of demeaning, isn't it? Well, not for you because you were getting promoted.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I've
was
ever been put in
I'm-
that position.
I'm leaving
I
a
don't think.
sinking ship. Here's all I can give you. Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah, that branch.
No, I had quit a job because I didn't want to work there anymore, and had somebody like come in and they're like, "You need to teach him how to do your job," and I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, do I now? Do I now? Watch me teach them ever so great.
Right.
I be good teacher. Here is something. It came out in recent years, and this was troubling to find out, of course. But the show also suffered allegations of homophobia on the set.
Oh yeah, I think this is where the Blue Ranger comes in.
When Billy,
That's why I said I feel they were like glasses.
You're being bullied.
nerd. Yeah, you're the Blue Ranger. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like,
because your stupid glasses,
yeah.
dork.
And now I find out maybe they were calling me something even worse.
Well, no, I don't think.
Okay,
that,
well, you
because it
never know,
wasn't
man.
Common
Sal
knowledge
Pekin-
back then.
Sal Pekin was
Well,
is
David
different.
Yost is a gay guy who
Yes.
played the Blue Ranger.
Didn't he like? Did they make his character legit canonly?
That I couldn't
Gay?
I couldn't speak to
'Cause
that.
I
don't know
thought
if they
maybe
did
that was something they were
I don't know
gonna
if they
do.
did that in 2023. With
David
the,
Yost, I think, came back for the movie, but he also came back
was
time
one
to
of the-
time, wasn't
well,
he?
he was one of the longest consistent cast members.
I was gonna say he too. Yeah.
Throughout various
He
incarnations
didn't
of the
bail
series.
on the franchise. He held out.
He
hope.
for how
there
he
was a
tre-
paycheck there.
for how he was treated. He stuck it out. David Yost participated in an interview for the fan blog No Pink Spandex. He spoke about his experiences, stating that attitudes from production staff led him to try conversion therapy. And he would eventually walk off set, being the last original Ranger to leave the show after being called the FA pejorative one too many times, in his words. After this interview, producer Scott Page Pagter would state Yost left over a wage dispute and that he had no idea why Yost made the claims of homophobia, and stated that Yost didn't get along with any of the crew. I'm on Team Yost for
I'm on
this.
Team Yost.
I would like to hear
Yeah.
David's side of this, but it doesn't sound good for the Fox side of it.
No, it really doesn't.
That's a bummer, man.
Like he spoke very candidly about it, and it wasn't like he was over the top with hyperbole about it. It was just like, no, I got tired of being called word that rhymes with maggot one too
Yeah.
many times,
You know,
so I
that's-
left.
I don't think that's the worst of it. I think the worst of it is like whether it's his decision or not to be like, I have to try conversion therapy.
The fact that you
That's
were
fucked
pushed
up.
to
Yeah,
that,
pray
that's
the gay
so
away.
fucked up. That's very fucked.
And I think it goes to show he stuck around longer than all his
Right.
Yeah.
original coworkers. It wasn't a wage thing. If it was a wage thing, he'd have
He
left
would
with
have
any
bailed
of them.
very early.
So that's poke holes
because
all over
4
that.
out of the 5 bounced. So clearly, it couldn't have been that big of a wage dispute. I don't know. I think that was very shitty.
We wish them luck.
As we do all Blue Rangers.
As we do all Blue Rangers.
All Yosts.
Let's talk a little bit about the
Colin Jost included.
There is a blue and gay joke in there somewhere, right?
I'm sorry, what?
BLEW.
I blew myself.
It's in there somewhere.
It seems that I blew myself.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna let it rest.
We'll leave it up to the
Blue
audience.
cheese chunky? No, I've never gotten that before.
okay.
That's a chunky.
I hope he's doing all right.
You got to figure out what Chunky does.
We wish Chunky luck as we do all.
Does David
Chunkies.
Yost have anything to do with the series anymore?
He ended up being in that special
Yeah.
that you mentioned. Which
Outside of that, he probably does conventions and shit, right?
I'm sure. Yeah. A lot of these guys make money off of the convention circuit now. As far as like further media and legacy media is concerned, legacy. In 1995, between seasons 2 and 3,
We're having a good time.
we're having a good time, man. I love it. This is the best therapy I've had in years. You're my oldest friend, Jay.
It's free.
It's free, baby. Kids would be treated to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
Oh yeah.
Which had a Happy Meal tie-in and allowed for a refresh of the droids.
Absolutely.
Or, I'm sorry, Zords.
Zords, the droids.
These aren't the Zords you're looking for.
Fucking Star Wars.
Star
here.
Wars.
Fucking motherfuckers talking about Star Wars.
This
over
movie
here. Fucking 3PO and
was
shit.
rushed. I think it was a success,
It was a success,
And
and
they-
it had a Van Halen song in it.
but they were smart. They
Oh,
struck.
sorry,
at,
Van Hagar.
They struck at the right time.
Oh yeah, this
and it
was
was
the time to do
reusing
it.
footage from another movie from the source material.
Was it really?
I don't think so.
No, I was just wondering, or they
No,
got
no.
Rita to like come back and film.
No, the
scenes,
villain in this was Ivan Ooze.
Yeah, like a goo man.
Yeah, Goo Man. He had the Tengus.
He's a goo
So it was
man.
like Ghostbusters 2.
It was like
It was exactly.
What's
like
that guy's name?
Bobby Brown.
Vigo.
Bobby. No, it's not.
Vigor
It's
the
not,
Con-
it's not Vigor. It's Bobby Brown.
It's Bobby Brown.
I gotta go with Dustin on this
Too
one.
hot to handle, too cold to hold. You call the Ghostbusters in control.
I was thinking of Igor.
Your boy Ivan Ooze.
Yes.
It said the script developed as we were making the movie.
That checks.
And at one point, the producer, Suzanne Todd, would be sitting in the corner on set writing the script on her laptop.
Oh,
in,
dear.
in the middle of speaking lines, I'd get handed rewrites, and a producer would say, "Here, say this instead."
Oh dear.
Well, what was I going to say? There I was playing a character called Ooze, and anything was possible. That's a nice little half full.
You know what? Yeah, that's very half full. That is a half full approach, and I fucking applaud that.
I was young when I liked the Power Rangers, but when I was young, time again is subjective, so it feels like a big chunk of time. It was probably 14 months,
Yeah.
maybe that. So, like, the fact that they were rushing to try to put the movie together speaks to the fact that these things turn around quick.
Yeah.
And the original cast, you get them for 2 years and a month, and then they're fucking turning over these kids left and right.
Strike iron while it's hot.
And they did, and it was a success. I think they went on to make a couple other movies that were not successful.
Turbo.
Yeah, Turbo a couple years later, but that was not successful. This one was.
I just can't believe I actually retained that from something I never saw.
Did you do no research for this?
I did a little bit, but I didn't watch 5 Secret Galaxies about
I couldn't believe it. Okay, anytime I do research for this show, I say, let me go over to YouTube and the search engine. I'll put the Secret Galaxy and then the thing we're doing.
Yeah, that we've been doing that since show 1.
5 different Power Ranger episodes.
Yeah,
they did.
Dan Larson's got a lot of Power Ranger tent.
I think that he probably
the soundtrack.
does.
Here's something you could probably speak to.
Yeah, so the soundtrack's pretty decent. I don't own it, but like you got Chili Peppers doing a pretty good cover of Stevie Wonder's Higher Ground, but I own that.
We've seen that
It's
before,
on
though,
Mother's
right?
Milk.
Yeah.
That's what I own it on.
I was going to say, that
This
came like
is
10 years earlier.
Yes, exactly. Then you got Devo doing Are You Ready? You got Snap, I Got the Power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, of course. Carl Douglas comes on, the Kung Fu fighting dude. And he comes.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, Carl Douglas. And he does a song called Kung Fu Dancing.
No.
These are all like 1980s.
And then Van Halen
artists. Yeah.
Dreams, again, from an 80s album. That's from 5150. That's the first Hagar album. And then Dan Hartman.
You know what? I was watching one of the Secret Galaxies, and he said Dan Hartman on the soundtrack, and that blew my mind. That was incredible.
I can dream about you. And he's following the song called Dreams. You don't think that's intentional? Somebody knows what they're doing there.
You got mad respect for that shit. Cobbling together a soundtrack like that.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know.
But the Go-Go Power Rangers was definitely a ripoff of Go-Go Gadget from Inspector Gadget. That was
it really?
that was stated out loud.
Well,
for
it's
sure.
all Shooky Levy and Haim Saban.
Fair enough.
Do 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 do.
Shooky Levy.
I had to excuse myself for a moment.
That's fine.
Did you
We finished up. We're all
Dude,
done.
no one even knew, and you just blew your own cover.
Yep.
And now we go to commercial.
I like to rat myself out. Did you guys talk about the other movies outside of this?
We mentioned that they were not a
Turbo.
success.
Yeah, diminishing returns, as is often the case. You had
But
two
like big time, because the original movie was a success.
the original movie was huge.
But the one that immediately follows that not only is
2 years later you had
is not canon. They said
it is.
but either way, it was like a massive dip in.
Oh yeah,
It is, but
that
it
was
isn't.
far as success.
It is, but it isn't.
It's like all connected, but
it doesn't. It doesn't really matter, right? You can
No,
watch every
That's
individual
the main
episode.
thing that we should take away from
Yeah.
this podcast.
it doesn't matter.
Nothing
None of
truly
it matters.
matters.
Are you happy? Do you like it?
There it is.
Great.
That's it.
No, you would have Turbo, a Power Rangers movie in 1997, and the aforementioned 2023's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always, which acted as a reunion of sorts and commemorated the 30th anniversary of the original series.
Okay, so that's the one
you were
with
talking
some of the
about.
original ones, but in between there, we have the Elizabeth Banks Rita Repulsa Power
Yes,
Rangers
that
film.
is 2017.
But
It's a-
Turbo doesn't have the original members, I don't think, right?
No, it's at this point. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is gone. You did have a Turbo series. It was followed by Zeo. There was Lost Galaxy. There was Turbo,
There's a
and
ton
it
of them.
is all technically one continuous narrative.
right. But those original people are not part
Yeah,
of most of those.
I
guys.
think like you would see like Tommy. Would show up again in
Yeah, he's a guy
further
who would
series.
pop up a lot,
He would
yeah.
pop up here and there. I think David Yost did the same thing. Austin St. John, which I think him and Amy Jo Johnson showed up in Turbo, if I'm not mistaken. Austin St. John would come back as the Gold Ranger, which was
the
predominantly
Gold Ranger.
well, it was predominantly a black costume, but a theme for the cool Sixth Ranger was always like a shield. Like Tommy had his gold shield.
Gold accent.
Yeah, the Green
Yes.
Ranger had that like
Yeah, those
V-shaped
sweet-
thing in the front.
Yes.
Tyler,
Same thing with the White Ranger.
Tyler's tomorrow. Zordon contacts you,
God, Tyler, congratulations.
and he says, "Tyler, you are a Power Ranger. What color are you?"
You are a teenager with attitude.
I'm a teenager with attitude.
Yes, you are.
If I were to recall being a teenager, I don't know. Probably mauve.
Oh, it's
Yeah?
Periwinkle. Oh, that would be pretty cool.
I would be a burnt
People call me-
sienna.
Burnt sienna. Yeah.
Some people go sienna, not me. Burnt sienna.
Burn the shit out of that
Yeah.
sienna, please.
Yeah, get
Fucking
it
torch it up.
toast.
Whatever
Nicely
color's left after you do that, that's me.
Yeah.
So you have a few toys at your house.
Yes, there was I believe it was the same Christmas I got my TV. That fun Christmas where Dad hid the TV behind the couch. We all got Power Rangers, and you know how sometimes you're taught when you're a kid just to, thank you. That's the way I was because
Sure.
I was not in the Power Rangers. And
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
not like the figures,
You outgrew it.
so I couldn't outgrow something I was never into. I was watching shit like Batman the Animated Series. I had my own immaturities going on. This was not one of them. I didn't have time for this immaturity. Jason could be immature.
I had time for it.
It was for Jason down here. It was time for Jason to watch it. I was watching Batman the Animated Series. I was watching Spider-Man the Animated Series. So my brothers Kyle and Alex were insanely into this. Bed sheets on the bunk beds, curtains, and the fucking what is it over the curtains? You know what I'm talking about?
The rods.
Valance.
You had the Valance. Thank you.
There it is.
I knew you'd get it.
Eddie Valance.
I know
Eddie
Jimmy
Valance.
Valance. Yeah.
Yeah. And the coloring books and the clothes and all this shit. Well, Kyle got the Red Ranger, the tall one.
12-incher.
The 12-incher. And then he also got the battle bike, Jason's battle bike with the little minifigure, the motorcycle, and then Jason's was different in that it didn't have a sidecar. It had like a side cannon. Alex,
Not a head cannon, but a side
not head
cannon.
cannon,
Thank you.
not at all. Alex got the Blue Ranger, same thing, the 12-incher, the battle bike with the little Billy, and then she got me the Black Ranger, which is fine because outside of Jason, Zach was the coolest because when he was black people are cool. We all know that. As a table of 4 white guys, we all know black guys are cool.
Dustin,
but he had the
Dustin
axe
wanted
gun.
a little Billy.
You want a little Billy?
Little Billy.
I want a little belly.
Little Bill, yeah.
But
Little Bill was my favorite show on Nick Jr.
This is
Dances like yellow pudding. Okay, yellow man, little thing where the guy comes out of the face and he's like, what you do? What is the rap music? They're hipping and hopping and a bit and a bopping, so they don't know what the chase is all about. You see?
this is the age difference that's so sad. I used to read my daughter Little Bill books.
oh dear.
And here Tyler is talking about, I love Lil Bill.
No, I'm just really into Bill Cosby.
I guess what I'm trying to say is
Sapsadoo.
stay away from my daughter.
Stay the fuck away from my kid.
That should have been a rule long before now.
Long before. But yeah, I got Zach and I got the battle bike with the sidecar.
Yeah.
Which I had that bike and sidecar in Zach for years because it was kind of cool looking. And I remember being on an art trip in my freshman year of high school and was at some rinky-dink. It was down by Navy Pier where there's malls and all kinds of shop. And I found myself in an Asian influence store and there were the minifigures. There was a Trini. And I almost bought it just so I could have it for the fucking sidecar. Because for some reason, both figures didn't come with it. You had to buy the girls separately. But
Marketing.
Hey man,
Fucking
conjoined
marketing.
twins got to pay for 2 college diplomas.
Yep. Got to pay for got to pay for both.
We only get one paycheck.
You only get one paycheck. It's fair. But yeah, I remember getting them and I'm like, oh, thank you. I was just like, okay. It was also the same year where I got not only did I get my TV, but I got my Discman, and Susan was kind enough to get me a CD. It was Petra, Unseen Power.
Oh, they're very good.
She
Underrated.
should have got you Beyond Belief, man. That's the Petra album you want.
There's a higher place to go beyond belief, where we reach the next plateau beyond belief, and from faith to faith we grow towards the center of the throne, where He beckons us to go beyond belief. Whoa.
Do you understand now how this is therapy?
I do.
Are you getting it now?
I'm
Now
on to
you're
it.
sitting shotgun.
I'm onto it.
Yeah, you hip to the
That's
job.
why, I brought the glasses so that
There
I
you
could
go.
play the doctor.
And how did that make you feel? I was mad.
And here's why.
And here is why I'm going to take you through it point by point.
But first, we're going to talk about Saban Entertainment for a little bit, and then we'll get back to
Derek's
And
got
then we'll
20
get back
minutes
to
on
how my
Saban.
stepmother sucks. But first, Abe Saban Shucky Leffy.
I had the Gold Ranger. I won that 12-inch figure at,
Hell
a,
yeah.
at a Peoria Chiefs game at Vanaken Stadium.
Fuck yeah.
They announced my name over the loudspeakers.
Oh,
and
how
I
did
got
you
to watch-
feel?
Appreciation Night or
Cancel it.
something.
Must have been.
Okay.
Must have been. And I took it. And
We got a fucking Zord or something to give away. I don't know. What
Is that
this
how they
is.
were?
Yeah,
I'm just
I-
a simple baseball
Well, yeah,
announcer.
the vest was always
Yeah,
it's
that was. We're always the cool guys.
so cool.
This is
Green
the
Ranger,
current baseball
White
stadium
Ranger.
there.
This was Vanaken Stadium. This is that's now where the
Mine and Field.
Mine and Field.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Shea, but I guess I'm behind.
Yeah,
now.
Shea Stadium. That's same thing.
You're talking
But
about
where the Peoria City Soccer
University of
plays.
Nebraska over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Peoria.
Yep, that's where the baseball team played.
Bradley
Hell
Soccer. So yeah, I got to hear my name called over the speakers for what would be the last time at
Yeah.
Vanaken Stadium. I thought I would be there playing at least a season of baseball, but never did happen. And then eventually, I continued being a piece of shit kid, hitting and punching and bullying people, and I got the figurine taken away from me.
Oh,
Never saw it again.
boo.
Yeah.
Was this before or after you hit your mom?
Oh, this is way after.
Okay.
This is a few years after. Yeah, I did not learn my lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
He was the bulk of his household.
Oh, I was bulky.
Balkusan.
Bokusan.
He was the Japanese bulk of his house.
No, oh, yes.
I was just saying I was more of a skull guy.
Skoru.
Skolason.
Skoru-san. 2017, as you mentioned, would see a more serious action-packed reboot unconnected to the television series that, while visually cool-looking, failed to perform at the box office.
I thought it was kind of a hit. Did it not?
It did not
No?
do well. It
Okay.
did not do well enough.
They went like all in on this. With
Oh,
like,
hell yeah. That was
the
that
CGI,
had,
the costumes.
you had Elizabeth Banks as they kind of messed with the mythology a little bit, which from what I read about it, sounded kind of cool. Like Bryan Cranston was Zordon.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, I believe it
Cranston
was.
In his underwear.
Yep.
And by the way, that's a callback. He had been two villains in the show prior.
What?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, I'll send you guys this.
Bryan
link at the end.
Cranston was on the original Power Rangers.
He was.
Before Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna. It's
he-
already on
he
mute.
did-
I'm so
He
smart.
voiced two villains.
He had to do some odd jobs before.
Indeed. So I'll share
Wow.
this with you.
I had no
Patrons here in a
idea.
bit.
Well, that's
Boy.
funny. I would love to see like the blue tube and his Bryan Cranston his underwear in there. He's like, sorry, you just caught me doing a little cooking.
Little voice acting.
When
Look,
they
guys.
say Zordon, we need your help, it takes on a whole new meaning.
Well, yeah. Well, his voice acting, like before that, like he was Tim Watley on Seinfeld,
Yeah,
famously, but
the
like he
dentist,
also
yeah.
did
Yeah, anti-dentite.
a voice on Clerks, the cartoon series. And if you listen to the commentary, like when he was doing that, he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to be doing a show called Malcolm in the Middle," and they were kind of
Oh, he announces it on that.
he was talking with them like between takes and stuff, and they kind of joke about it in the commentary, like we were way too arrogant, like, "Oh, okay, Malcolm will fail," and Malcolm became a very successful series. But yeah, no, the movie did not do well. It does sound. I do kind of want to check it out just because of the cast. And
should
what
do
they
it.
did with it, like Elizabeth Banks plays Rita Repulsa, but in this Rita Repulsa is the original Green Ranger. That sounds interesting. Which I'm sure if this was successful, they probably would have done something with that. Dacre Montgomery, I think is his name, who played Billy in Stranger Things. He plays Jason, the Red Ranger, the lead. So I wouldn't mind checking it out. I like him. He's a pretty solid actor. But between the film's failure and Hasbro obtaining the master license for the Power Rangers in 2018, no films were made spinning off of the 2017 movie. But
That's kind of its completely own standalone thing. Right?
it's its own thing. But apparently another reboot is in the works. I don't know how that's progressing.
Warren
but
Beatty's involved.
Warren Beatty is somehow involved.
He won't let the license go.
He just keeps doing Power Ranger things, half hour at a
Sir,
time.
you don't
with Leonard
own the
Moulton.
Power Rangers.
yeah, they have a Molten Zord.
Yeah,
He just won't
it's a
stop.
giant
It
mechanical
won't stop reviewing films.
Super Sentai. Fucking Leonard Moulton, man.
That's all he's got, man.
That's-
Let him have it.
Just let him have it, goddammit.
Entertainment Tonight isn't a thing anymore.
No. Who wants to talk about some merchandise?
Oh, geez. How much time do we have?
shit.
We can't unpack all the
No,
merchandise.
I
but
don't think so.
It was, I mean, like any popular thing at the time, you know, it was fucking everywhere in just about every form you could have. Just like, you know, the popular IPs before it, if you slapped the Power Rangers on it, it sold. You had school supplies and backpacks. My brothers had both. You had clothing and other apparel. My brothers had that. They had Power Ranger shoes. They had Power Ranger t-shirts. They had Power Ranger pajamas. Both were Power Rangers for Halloween. One was the Red Ranger. One was the Blue Ranger. And they wore the shit out of those, like, nylon costumes
Dude.
until, like, they're...
You ever seen the derogatory to the one who wore the blue costume?
doesn't matter.
So you look like a real Dustin.
You're like a real Dustin.
At least none of them were the Black Ranger.
Why is that?
Well, you know.
It would have been digital blackface, like when
In Pekin? Jesus
in Pekin,
Christ.
yeah.
Margaret Heights.
Go homo.
Speaking of Jason.
Should be the Blue Ranger.
You had bed sheets and curtains, sunglasses, cake toppers, fake shaving sets, lunch boxes. Yeah,
And valances.
don't forget the valances. And of course, you had the action figures, vehicles, and Zords.
I just keep thinking about how Pekin is a sundown town for the Black Ranger.
oh man, we don't talk about that character from Cops.
He had to stay in.
It's Sweet Tea Calhoun.
Take it easy. It used to be the the Green Ranger.
I fucking saved the world, man.
I don't care. Best not let the sun go down in your ass, boy. Fucking shit. Fucking anybody gonna sleep with my sister? It's gonna be me.
Because,
Oh, yeah, she had safe passage.
it was named after Peggy.
The Yellow Ranger could get through that town no problem.
Yes.
Because they were the sister city.
You had
PK.
your sister city, and we had a hell of a basketball coach that was your kin.
In the early 90s, Japan and China weren't friends, right?
No.
I don't believe so. No. But
we're ignorant, so it's okay.
In Pekin,
to joke
they're just
about
all the
this.
same.
We're smearing shit on downtown business.
This is all a headcanon right here.
Technically, Indians are Asian.
It's true. Semantics.
Pedantics.
Yes, pedantic. All of these were released and distributed by Bandai Entertainment. You had the full-size figures of the Rangers and the monsters. You had the smaller flip-head versions, kind of technology that was a lot like the.
They were probably
Tiger
like
Sharks.
6-7 inch action
Very
figures.
broad-chested.
We had those. And
Yeah, my brothers had 'em.
I just remember like that season. That was the Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah,
Just you try and get yourself a Power Ranger action figure. It's tough.
that
Everyone
was-
fucking
yeah.
wanted them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I was honestly surprised. Like my parents got for all three of us, and in my head, I'm thinking you could have just got for two of them.
What would you have wanted that year instead?
Not a Petra CD, I can tell you that much.
But you said you're into the Batman.
Beyond
You're wearing the
belief.
Batman in animated
out.
series shirt right now. Is that what you would you have wanted something like that?
I probably would have. I don't honestly. I don't know what. I was pretty happy with my TV and my CD player.
Probably would have gone with the other Petra CD.
Yeah, maybe
Other
other
Petra
maybe
CD.
other Petra CD.
I'm in my Petra
I'm
era.
in my Petra era.
They were going to go to Voice Studios.
And you even had, like I said, the smaller versions of the characters with their battle bikes. You had role play items as well. Here's something that I found strange about Power Rangers merchandise at the time is the weird artwork for like the clothing, the bed sheets, and the coloring books. Like the helmets were wildly large. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see this at all? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and that's usually indicative of a villain. Like but when they would write that in
like
comic
it was just
books.
very poorly drawn. Like
Y'all got 5 heads?
it was almost like I got nothing to draw these with but a giant fat ass fucking Sharpie. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, they sold anyway.
They sold the fuck out of it. Hasbro has had the master license, as stated, since 2018 and has had several releases under their Lightning Collection banner of classic MMPR characters. Very recently, however, it was announced that Hasbro farmed out the license to Playmates. Previewed at Toy Fair 2025, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition will see
The R. Kelly remix.
hot and fresh out the kitchen
Remix to Reignition. Right?
Is Morphin still legal?
and do some poo-poo, a little bit of that pee.
Can you still morph?
In 2025, under the Trump administration?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought
I think
licenses
Massachusetts
were
is fighting
involved,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
So there's hope.
Good.
Good for
It's
them.
not the time to bring the franchise back until you can mightily morph.
Well, the Mighty Morphin was only the first couple years, and I assume every time they changed the name
First
of the
3 years,
series, they had to change like the intro song and stuff.
Yes.
Was any intro song
No
as
intro song
bad
was
a-
as badass as that original, baby.
No.
It just wasn't.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
And bands have done covers of it.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty certain we heard it at Cybertronic Spree. I think they did a cover of it too.
That checks.
I want to say August Burns Red's done a cover.
I think you're correct, sir.
It's on their Christmas album. they just did it with bells.
Little gusto.
Yeah.
But no, we're supposed to see a vintage-style release of the original Rangers as well as their Zords later this year in 2025. The show would also spawn video games released as well. 11 different video games released across the popular devices at the time between 1994 and 2024.
That's a big gap.
There have naturally been many home releases over the years on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. These days, it is currently streaming on Netflix. As brands like He-Man, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Ninja Turtles were to the 80s, Power Rangers is certainly a staple cornerstone property of the 90s.
It just kept going and going.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fairly recently. And it is still a popular brand. I mean, Hasbro did have their Lightning collection, which was more or less like their Marvel Legends, if you will, for Power Rangers. And it was very popular for those that follow that franchise and IP. It will be interesting to see what Playmates puts out. I think it's going to be a little more akin to, I mean, not on the scale of those original tall ass figures, but I think it's supposed to be more throwback to those Bandai releases, and kind of it's supposed to be vintagey, more in like the vein of like the Motu Origins figures, for example. So we'll see how it shakes out. Maybe a whole new generation of kids discovers that. I mean, I've shown this to Henry. There was one day we were just fucking bored. It was cold.
You showed him like the original?
Yeah, popped on the original. Like, let's see what he thinks of it. He was somewhat interested in it. He kind of became bored a little fast with it because he had made up his mind he wanted to watch something else, and he is very much his mother and
To a kid that
child.
age,
He reared up and kicked you.
He did.
to a child that age, like yeah,
And I respect
Dustin
him
took
for
you
it.
and
I
him
was
to
proud. I went and took him out for ice cream.
AEW event, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
And he was into that. It is kind of very nearly professional wrestling.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think
it's all this choreographed action sequences and stuff.
I think if we gave it a shot now, he might enjoy it a little bit more because he's getting into that shit. I mean, he's 6. He's getting more into that action stuff. He's playing with action figures even more.
He's way more violent these
He's
days.
far more violent. I'm proud.
He carries a switchblade when I saw him.
Oh yeah, you should see him with a butterfly knife.
And he quotes Tommy Wiseau.
He does.
The
Did
switchblade's
not hit her.
actually a comb so he can comb his hair.
But I'm scared of him.
Your ass,
I
yeah.
am scared of him.
You should
There's
be.
2 of these.
Got 2 of these. Fuck you up.
Yep.
So you had about a season and a half that you're into it. You and I
I don't
were
know
not
for
into
sure,
it.
but that's probably about
That sounds
right.
about
'Cause
ballpark right because
some
I
of the,
remember more of your life than you do.
Yeah, I think you do. Some of the later stuff that happened with the original cast, I don't recall that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bet I was in it for
I was
it.
thinking the show started earlier than it did.
No, I remember it coming out 6th grade year.
Okay.
That's when I remember it.
I think my brothers were into it, and I watched it with them. And at some point, I said, I'm out on this.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. Can't do it. Can't do
Can't
it.
do
guys.
it.
I'm out.
Tyler, you are notoriously younger than us. What about you, buddy?
Notoriously.
How long did you follow it? Did you have a bunch of the toys? Did you have curtains with the Valance?
You said you were like 3 or 4 when you remember watching it originally, right?
5 or 6 is when I recall watching it, but
Okay.
I do recall they the reruns of the original series. Mighty Morphin was definitely that's. You can't forget that song.
It's Morphin time.
It's Morphin time.
banging.
It's
good.
that theme song's fantastic, and so that's. I mean, to this day, it'll still get stuck in my head. But so a lot of reruns, which apparently I shouldn't have watched because they're not paying the actors any fucking royalty.
Well, you didn't know.
But
We didn't know, damn it.
But I was definitely big probably bed sheets, valances, of course.
You have
'cause
to.
You can't have one without the other.
Come on.
And then
You're not
yeah,
a hayseed.
right? Yeah. And then like I don't know, figurines. Definitely drew the logo probably 1,000 times on notebooks.
Yeah.
It was
Real good at drawing lightning bolts.
It was real sweet word art.
What font? You're a font
are
savant.
A font savant.
The font savant is that the electric bolt is definitely a wingding of some type.
Yes. Which that's right in Jason's wheelhouse.
I love a good wing ding.
You do.
I forgot about font savant.
Jason want wing dingy.
Jason want wing.
Jason Hungy.
Speaking of hungry, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to Taco John's or McDonald's.
I'll go with you to Taco John's, but
or
not McDonald's.
Hardee's.
Remember that time you and me and Kevin all went to Taco John's?
Yeah. The thing is, I was sick to work today because of stomach issues, so I'm thinking Taco John's probably my lowest.
You should probably get 2 courses of Taco John's.
Just get bean burritos.
Yeah.
Just get bean burritos.
Double up. Double up.
No
Like
grilled
grilled
stuffed taco.
You're just
might not be
swallowing
the best
beans.
idea.
a gooey enchilito.
I may stop at North Pekin.
Yeah, think about it.
boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Well,
You ever had a sandwich from Domino's?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
the Italian
Yes.
sandwiches you can do like 2 for $6.99 or something like that.
They're great. The
Yeah,
oven
the
baked
Italian
sandwiches.
sandwich is not bad.
Domino's
like-
sandwiches.
Domino's sandwiches.
You recommend them?
I do.
Oh, dear.
Interesting.
This may have to be something that's
Get a
tried
crazy
well.
bread with it. Get
flying solo.
a medium pizza.
$10 if you get
Yeah.
a sandwich, a drink, and a side.
Derek, you're living the bachelor life for the next few days, right?
Yeah.
Fucking take advantage.
I think
my
I'm
man.
gonna.
Go nuts.
I might.
Don't avoid the Noid.
No, I will.
Embrace
I
the
will
Noid.
race headlong into the Noid. Ich bin Noid. Noid.
Num 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 num. Num num that Noid. Pacino with the cigar. And Tracy.
Look at me. I'm gonna get all kinds of batshit crazy on that Noid. Oh, he's got a
Never
red
mind.
suit.
There was a police standoff literally a block and a half from the Pekin Domino's
yeah, no
a
shit.
week ago.
Good God.
Yeah, so lightning doesn't strike twice.
I think I'll be fine. Do we have any final thoughts on Power Rangers?
I'm glad I talked about this with you guys.
Yeah.
That's my final
It's
thought.
to me. It's,
I'm just glad
it's
we're
a
all together.
surprising the longevity of the series.
Fuck yeah.
That was adapted. You know, and there's I'm sure a lot of parallels to Ultraman.
Yeah.
that wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily completely adapted over here in the United States, but like this was, and it worked for a long time, and
Oh,
to
yeah.
some extent still works.
Yeah.
That it's a
For
pretty.
the right audience, yeah.
It's a bizarre franchise that has stood the test of time.
I can remember when I was in college, I was at Bradley, and just being hungover or drunk or baked or whatever, and watching cartoons on Disney XD or whatever because they had a lot of Marvel shit on there, and turning it on and like just fading away, and I'd fall asleep. I'd wake up and fucking like a Power Ranger show was on, like Zeo or whatever, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I had like guys that were younger than me in the house that were like, oh yeah, I grew up watching this, which was like a series 2 or 3 after Mighty Morphin. So it is kind of insane.
going and going.
The staying power it's had.
Pretty wild.
So
Just
I
different generations having to explain what happened during their generation to other generations.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Before Wikipedia was a thing.
So what you had? Yeah. It was before Wikipedia rose to prominence.
Which
Like,
Secret Galaxy episode you watched? There's 5 of them.
were there five?
Does Rita come back later too?
Does she? Does she?
What about Rito?
I want to know about Rito.
Rito Bandito.
Rito Bandito.
Aye.
Rito Bandito.
I am the Rito Bandito. Remember that?
I do. Voiced by Mel Blanc.
Was he really?
Frito Bandito was voiced by Mel
Was
Blanc.
not Blankface and Dick Tracy, contrary to popular thought.
For the
Just putting that out there.
Oh,
Mel Blankface.
What a
Yeah.
joyous night. What a joyous night. If there's nothing else to say
No,
about
there really isn't.
Power Rangers, we're going to go ahead and kick the commercial. And we'll be right back after these brief messages.
I must have that new Sega Power Rangers game. Goldar, steal it for me.
No wonder Rita wants that game. Look at those graphics.
Woo, and those moves.
Check out those battle zones. Let's go, Goldar. Sorry, Rita. You'll have to buy it like everyone else.
Sega.
Power Rangers for Sega Genesis. Also available for Game Gear and Sega CD. All sold separately.
Hey kids, now you can grab the power with the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger food. Great tasting food just for you. First, there's the tasty and terrific mac and cheese dinner. Next, 2 more phenomenal canned power pasta products. Spaghetti rings in tomato and cheese sauce or spaghetti with meatballs and tomato sauce. Lastly, the Mighty Morphin granola bars in 2 different flavors. Chewy chocolate chip and delicious peanut butter chocolate chip. So look for the power in your local supermarket. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers food and snacks new from Saban Foods.
Imagine spending every Saturday night in Malibu.
I didn't know that I could feel like this.
But beware. There's trouble in paradise.
Teddy's house is on fire. Next time, let them take the fall.
Deal with it? From the creator of Melrose Place and 90210.
Is that too intense for you?
Malibu Shores premieres March 9th on NBC.
Something more phenomenal is happening at Discovery Zone. The excitement of the Power Rangers movie is coming to DZ, and kids can get in on the action. When you buy a Discovery Zone Summer Power Pass, you'll get a Power Rangers wrist activator.
Power on! Zordon needs you to.
It says 33 Mighty Morphin messages, and it gets you into DZ all summer long. Are you up to taking all 6 Power Ranger movie challenges? You can get one free with each visit. Power Rangers the movie is only in theaters. Power Rangers do not appear at Discovery Zone. Come to DZ. It's a Power Ranger movie adventure all summer long.
Listen up if you want to do your body a favor. Fruits and vegetables are the happening flavors. Hide with the Power Rangers.
And we start each day off with a Power Pack breakfast that includes fruits and veggies.
Like pancakes and fruit.
Burrito and salsa.
Or veggie pizza.
So start your 5-a-day with a complete breakfast.
For power learning and power playing.
It's learning time.
By the day, keep the negative vibes away.
It's here. A force so phenomenal. A power of such interdimensional proportions, you'd think it was right out of a movie. It is, and it's only at McDonald's. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and their Ninja Zords have landed. You can get a break, and your kids can get a more phenomenal Ninja Zord and action figure set for just $1.59 when you buy a Happy Meal or large sandwich. Collect them all. They're here to save the world.
Sir?
Yes? You gonna eat all those fries?
Have you had your break today?
That was a good commercial.
It's fantastic.
I try.
Yeah. You've had some bangers lately.
Thank you.
They have, yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Ultraman
yeah.
was great, by the way. I love that.
yeah.
I don't even remember what
Ultraman
all
was
I put in
good.
there.
Rocketeer, you had some good ones in there too. I always look forward to what commercials you're gonna pluck
Yeah.
and pop in.
They usually apply to the
oh
conversation
fuck
that's
yeah!
been had.
You do
throughout
a
the
very
show.
good job.
It's Dustin's time to flex.
Of fucking yeah! It's a hell of a flex on your end, buddy.
Good.
Oh, let's get the fuck out of this commercial.
Let's
break.
do it!
Let's do it. What an amazing Super Sentai sensation!
I'm tingly all over.
I really
Don't touch
enjoyed
my
this.
Sentai.
I'm so tingly.
It's vibrating.
Sensitive.
It's a sensitive Sentai.
Let me touch your little belly.
What's the refractory
Little
period?
Blue Ranger.
Refractory period or whatever. God, I've had a fun night. Who's had a
Okay.
fun night tonight?
Well, you
We've
brought
had
over
fun.
3 cases
Hell
of beer,
yeah.
so
I know. I came locked down.
we only
Like,
drank
you know what?
2.
Came loaded for beer.
I wanted it to be a good night. I wanted it to be fun. It's Tyler's first time on Yesterdaze.
Yeah, but Tyler's like 2 drink Tyler now.
We did 3 drinks tonight, baby.
Okay.
Still starts with a T, though, so the alliteration
Yeah.
is
Yeah, there
It
you
still
go.
counts.
physically there.
It's still on one hand.
Next stop, 12.
It also starts with a T.
We're skipping 10. We're going right to 12.
12, baby.
Who drinks a 10-pack? Drink the whole 12.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, oh, spend your whole life being a B minus. I get no A plus. Drink all 12. Come on now,
Kill it.
son of a bitch.
Thanks for having me.
I was just gonna say, did you have a good time?
Dude, I had the best time.
I
This was
loved
so
having
great.
you on, man. This made me so happy. It
Yeah,
made my heart
clearly, what started on Radio Rewind and Derek and Tyler finally be able to be behind microphones together. They were like, "I need another fix."
Yeah.
A bond was forged.
because this was planned quickly.
Yes,
very
it was.
quick. It was very quickly like
There's been
what
time
can I bump?
passing between episodes released, but like as far as recording
Oh
time,
no, it was fast.
pretty quick.
It's like what do I really want to talk about? No. What can I talk about and how can I get Tyler on? Okay, let's do
Yeah.
this.
We had a whole beef with the sheet segment planned, but we usurped that to get you in the show.
We've been usurped. No,
Well, I'd like to think I ironed out any sheet beef.
well,
Oh no.
you said it was squashed by the end of the episode.
That's what I
so-
thought.
we squashed the beef, but apparently, Dustin, do you have beef with the sheet?
Dawson.
This is your chance for your therapy.
Be honest.
no, it's okay.
Say it. Say it.
I reopened the sheet today and looked at it, and I was like, "I'm okay."
Here's my current beef with the sheet. I went on it, and Dustin had changed pro stars to porn stars.
That was
Yeah.
months ago.
I know.
You're
And
still
and I keep
upset.
looking at it. I'm like, I want.
Do you need me to change it back?
I want to change it. I'm not going to change it.
I don't want
Sicko.
Seika, the porn star.
That was a video.
Do you have
game
it? Do you have a
episode.
beef with the sheet?
No.
Okay, very
Why?
good.
Why is?
Oh no, you got very pensive.
He's self-conscious about the sheet.
He got very pensive.
Just tell him you love it.
That's great.
Dustin was sitting there
My
with
computer restarted.
I don't know if he had tears in his eyes or if he was very high.
I still see Christopher Pike on there. Wondered what's to come.
It's it's
What?
funny you say that
Pike
because
Pike chat
because
on the way.
join us next week as we close out the month with a producer pick for our dear friend and dare I say resident den mother for most of us wayward toy tubers and casters. It's Allison 1500 subs Troy and her pick of young adult horror novelist Christopher Pike. Christopher Pike.
Sheep beef.
Now, and we will also, of course, have the Herbie of the Month.
Oh, of course.
Has
we will.
this is completely off topic, but has the Herbie of the month ever been the same as the subject of the week?
No, but I have a plan for that.
Okay, this is
I do
completely
have
off topic.
No. I do have a plan for that though. based
It's
on
VC Andrews.
It'll be highlighted.
Derby of the month.
yeah, spoiler alert, it's VC Andrews.
It'll be highlighted in the
Incest
sheet.
in the attic. Nobody wants.
Nobody.
It's going to lead to a lot of weird porn that we're going to have to wade our way through as adults.
What are
And
you
I'm
doing,
not here
stepson?
for it.
I'm in.
I'm stuck under this coffee table.
You'll know it on the sheet because it'll be bolded for no reason. And it'll be colored.
Well, that was hurtful. That was hurtful. It was very hurtful. It was hurtful. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve it.
I just like that Tyler's like, I understand your OCD and ultimately the beef with the sheep. That makes me feel seen.
Yeah. I'm glad that you feel seen. I hope you realize, and Allison, if you're listening, we are going to give it
She
our
better be. She's a fucking patron.
We are going to give it our best. It's gonna. I've always welcomed some challenges, but I'm not going to lie. This is going to change some of the rules on Patreon.
We got a reset.
I want to
hard reset.
I will. We are going to give this our very best, but I do hope you both realize that this entire month has been me buttering you up to get ready to talk about Christopher Pike.
It'll be an 8-minute episode.
I have to read.
It's why it's packaged with the Herbie. What's interesting, though, is apparently some of his books were adapted into a Netflix series. A little more, I think, a little spookier than the Goosebumps. And I think he is notoriously scary. I think he's more along the lines of R.L. Stein's other shit, Fear Street, which was a little more...
Which there's a new Fear Street movie coming out.
That's what I heard. So I think this will be a good opportunity. I'm going to figure out how we're going to structure this. He will be the centerpiece of it, but maybe we'll have it segue into young adult horror fiction like Goosebumps, Fear Street.
There's a
some
podcast
other
all
stuff.
about his books.
Who, Christopher?
If
Christopher
Alison Troy is not aware of,
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Podcast,
Alison Troy
no,
knows some
don't
shit.
say it. She's gonna unsubscribe.
They haven't had an active.
She's stayed
episode
friends with me this long.
February 2023.
At this point, we can't afford to lose one single listener.
We can't afford it.
Here's the thing, guys. They only did 10 episodes.
I wanna
and
buy
then
a
they
boat.
Fucked off. 10 episodes.
Well,
didn't
that
say a
does
good
not make me
boat.
feel good about what we have to do.
I got just the one for it in Bartonville. It's great.
You know what? We've had some eclectic picks, and we've had fun with it, and we've made it good. And I think that speaks to our talents of we can spend some gold. So
Tyler, have you ever been in your
interesting.
40s and did a podcast about the Popples?
Oh, here we go with the fucking Popples.
Soon, yeah. No, my first Yesterday's episode was the Long Kiss Goodnight.
That was an Allison pick.
That was an Allison pick.
I'm gonna Allison. I love you. I gotta rein you in. Pick like Darcy from Kenner or Spectra or something. Give me a fucking
Or
toy
like
to work
Darcy
with
the
here.
Mail Girl.
Yeah, Darcy the Mail Girl.
I was watching some of that earlier today. Doesn't matter.
Actually, because we kept saying Rocket Rear, and for some reason, I may still make
instead
this
of Rocketeer?
Yes.
We've said Rocketeer.
I
We haven't
may
said
still
Rocket
make
Rear
this
yet.
a post, like tagging you and Darcy in it and saying, my dream is for her to do a pinup faux poster called The Rocket Rear, and it's just her in the helmet, a flight jacket, and
butt
looking over
hanging
her
out.
shoulder.
I'm single now, so
Hey, shoot your shot.
fuck it.
Is she married to
That's-
Joe
that's-
Bob Briggs?
No.
So that's a whole different tier on the Patreon.
Whole different tier.
They just eat at Cracker Barrels together and do their show. He eats at every Cracker Barrel. Wherever they
Why
travel.
wouldn't you? Cracker Barrels?
They're going to hit every single one.
That's his thing. Like, I want to
Yeah.
eat everyone.
Oh, good for him.
Some people like, I want
That's
to go
a-
to every Major League Baseball stadium
Yeah.
in the U.S.
Darcy's along for this ride.
Yeah, national parks.
National Parks.
This guy's like, Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
I want the same menu every spot.
I love a buttermilk pancake.
Yeah. I want some of that country gravy.
Give me a blueberry
country
flapjack.
fried steak with some cinnamon apple.
Like some
I just like being able to shop before and after my meal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get them hard candy sticks.
I was at a Cracker Barrel recently. I
Maybe a yo-yo.
It is never a destination for me. I go not even once a year. I go to a Cracker Barrel.
Nope.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to one recently?
Yes.
The store
Define
That's
recently.
where my parents
within the past
go.
year.
No.
Yes.
The
We
store.
went- we
the
went-
store's fucking crazy.
Oh, it's insane.
It's fucking nuts.
They
in
have
there.
vinyl.
They do.
I found
What?
Prince vinyl at Cracker Barrel, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I should not be able to buy Purple Rain and eat at a Cracker Barrel.
I don't
in the
think
same
of
transaction.
all the sentences I could have just heard, that was not
Is
even
a thing.
remotely on my list of
Some of the
possibilities.
vinyl made sense.
It is
Not
jam
all of it
packed
did.
full of junk. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but you ever sit on one of those Adirondack chairs out front when the sun's coming up?
Playing checkers.
That's living.
Makes it all worth it.
It's nice.
It's not bad food.
No, it's good food.
I just never think about going there.
I'm not going to make that much food.
You have to travel to some highway and get off of it in order to get to a Cracker Barrel.
The closest one is Morton, Illinois.
Yes.
That's the closest
Otherwise,
one.
it's
That's the one we went to for
Probably.
Thanksgiving. I can't remember what happened, but for some reason we were stuck here. I think it was
Stuck at a Cracker Barrel sounds like a Weird Al song to me.
It was before Henry was born, and for some reason we couldn't make it up to Chicago like we normally do. And it's like, let's
Go to Cracker Barrel, Illinois.
We said, fuck it, let's go to Cracker Barrel.
Is that where we're going after
And
this
we ended up
episode?
running into
I'm
our
down.
older friends, Ken and Viv, and we sat and had Thanksgiving dinner with them at the Cracker Barrel, and then went home. And honestly, one of my favorite Thanksgivings in recent years.
There you go.
The food's not bad. The store is just out of control.
Yeah.
It is.
No, I like the
It
food.
does sound a little out of control.
Yeah.
They're really leaning into the capitalism of it all, you know?
Last time I went,
Capitalism.
I was with one other person, and then directly next to us, there's a table of 3 people, one adult male, and 2 children, probably 11, 12. And these kids had fucking sailors' mouths. I was embarrassed. They were talking about, like, cum.
What? How old were these kids?
11 or 12.
Oh,
I'm not
God.
joking.
Cracker
And
Barrel?
they're talking about cum and fucking, and I was with Lindsay.
And they were with their parent.
And he was trying to reel him in, but not really. And we were like, what the fuck is going on with these people?
Grab an ear. Let's go to the men's room. You need your mouth washed out.
Wow.
And this is coming from a guy who will
unreal.
let his son cuss from time to time.
I'm trying to order a white gravy over here, and you're going to ruin my country
I'm
fried
gonna come.
steak.
Your Cumtree fried steak.
Yeah.
Come true.
Do not come.
What's your kid's favorite cuss word?
Oh
Shit.
boy,
gotta be shit.
motherfucker or bullshit.
You've heard your son say motherfucker?
He respects Shauna, I thought.
Don't say it like that.
Don't say like what?
Like it's like
He
a-
thought that
like a-
scene. Hold on, there's a scene from Step Brothers that
Nope.
I think is hilarious.
Pulp, he saw that Pulp Fiction.
No,
scene.
it was no. It was Step Brothers.
Is 6-year-old a Tarantino fanatic?
He will ask. He's like, Dad,
Loves feet.
Dad, can I say the thing with the guys and the drums? Step Brothers, the drum set.
Yeah.
And not get in trouble.
He gets
Like,
he gets his fucking ball sack out and whips it on the
and I'm
table.
like, yeah, buddy. And he'll go, are you touching my drum set? Motherfucker!
Never had a conversation like that with my daughter.
And you go, don't.
Yeah.
We make it, well, no, here's the thing. Here's the though. We make it very clear you do not ever do this in public.
Yeah, it's a fine line between that and coming at a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, that's
you know?
gross. You always ask permission. You need to understand that is from a movie. Like there's
not real life.
There's rules in place.
Dad, can I say motherfucker?
No, he says.
Well, you said always ask permission.
He said no, but he says, "Can I say this from that without getting in trouble?" Sure.
Okay.
And
we all have our different ways.
The
of
same
raising
thing.
Children. That's
Do you
fine.
think I'm doing a bad job as a dad?
Not at all.
Not publicly.
That's an interesting choice. What you're doing is an
I'm not.
interesting
I'm
choice,
not
sir.
saying my choice is right for everybody.
You're
There's some things other parents do that I don't agree with.
You're a
but
very
that's
good father. That's an interesting choice to me,
Fair enough.
but you're a very good father.
Thank you. Am I for real?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
I've told you that before. You're making me tell you again.
No, I'm not.
You guys know that I'm a licensed therapist.
Shut
I'm
up.
billing you.
Shut
for
the
all
fuck
of this.
up, Tyler.
Oh God.
Do we have plugs?
I
Have
was
I
just
gotten an ad break yet?
Hold on. Yeah,
we
we're
did
out
that
of
for a
we're
while.
out of it, bud.
I got lost,
I was just
man.
gonna-
There's been a lot to unpack here.
I
on
was
the back
just
end.
going. I was going
Okay.
to say, Tyler, why don't you plug Radio Rewind?
I'm here to plug Radio Rewind every other week. Don't listen to those other shitty weeks. I'm just kidding. Dustin works very hard.
We got the Fantastic Plastics coming up a month ago.
You guys are so funny, and I can't wait to join the show again next week. That's going to be fantastic. Second thing, I guess, get your prostate checked. That's
Yeah.
just do that.
Smart stuff.
Fucking do that shit, because yee. Oh boy. You can of
Anal
course-
fissures.
Oh boy. Have you ever had one? It's not. It's not fun.
I don't know what it's like. I don't know. Maybe.
Lots of pus.
Oh, it's pus? Then no. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what I had, but that wasn't it.
Butt cum.
Oh, no.
It's real.
You guys want to go to Cracker Barrel after this?
Yeah. Country fried steak
Country by butt cum.
with the gravy. When you snatch that gravy up, that gravy is theirs.
Anyways, socials, X, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, all of it. Find us there, won't you please? It is the end of the episode. I want to thank the producers, and that's going to be Mo, Patron Mike, Quip, Nostalgia Nate, and Allison. We love you, and we're going to give it our best shot, and we're gonna give it our gusto. Allison Troy, the Retro Toy
Pikapalooza.
Princess, Pikapalooza 2025. If you are in the position to help our humble show grow, won't you please consider becoming a patron today at patreon.com/yesterdays. That is going to wrap it up for Yesterdays this week, but come back next Monday, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
It only takes a